Well, I'm coming from Buddha Market. I had to cut it off. My bad. Because I didn't want to do, but I don't know how they react to this stuff, So, but dude said, I went in there without my mask, man, and I got a bunch of masks in here. I forgot because I'm recording. And look, I got my mask. I got a bunch of masks right here that I put on. So I am conscious of that. And I know how serious it is. But I'm talking to him and I didn't realize it till I got to the register. And I was like, man, I'm sorry. I forgot my mask, man. And then he was like, oh, that's okay. Then he said, I said, why didn't you check me when I came in? He was like, it's okay, whatever, like this. And he was like, I think it's just a lot of people ain't wearing them. And it's just a bunch of government conspiracy. And I'm like, what? I'm like, nah, I'm just conscious, man, about catching it. I've been vaccinated and I'm just conscious about it, this and that, he said. And he doubled down on it. He said he thinks it's a government experiment. And I'm like, a lot of people are dying from it. He said that a lot of people that's dying is because they got the shots. That makes no sense to me. But, I mean, to each his own. But the only thing about this is, if I catch it from you, who knows? And I give it to somebody else, and I'm not saying just because I got vaccinated that everything's cool with me or whatever like that, but I can still carry it or get affected, and hopefully, God willing, that nothing happens to me, but I can spread it to somebody else and they have health problems and kill them. But that's the only thing about that. I don't want to get into politics and that controversy of that, but I made a choice for myself. Now, there's a lot of people dying because they haven't had the shot. Now, if you're going to make that choice, don't be crying and all that and wishing to get the shot when you're laying up in the hospital on the ventilator and all that and sick and feeling like crap and feeling like death is about to hit you. Don't ask for the shot then, because then it's too late. So that's all I say. And I'm giving my opinion. Just like you guys giving your opinion about not taking the shot, I feel I have the right to give my opinion about taking the shot. So you don't hear a lot. I mean, you hear people saying things about taking the shot, but you mostly hear people saying it's a conspiracy by the government and this and that, but the numbers don't lie. People are dying from COVID and this Delta COVID or whatever. You can say what you want. Now, are you willing to lose your job? I mean, obviously, if you're not willing to take the shot and you know someone, by now everybody knows someone who died from COVID. It's been around for a while now. So if you're willing, or somebody close to you or whatever like that, or your family member, if you're willing to accept that, are you willing to, you should be definitely willing, accept death or whatever like that for you or your family. If you're willing to accept that and deal with the consequences and say it's a conspiracy, then you should be willing to lose your job over it, because that's what they're doing now. If you're not vaccinated, then they're going to tell you, then you got to get on. Speed on before you get peed on. So, I'm just saying, is it worth it? And when it's too late, when you're laying up there, I don't wish death on anybody or sickness, but if you're laying up there in the hospital, in the emergency room, need all this emergency equipment, and you change your mind then, it's too late, pretty much. When somebody been talking to you when you could have just got the shot. Now, I can go on, but I'm gonna go on a little bit more. No one questions or say they got to do research when you go to the doctor and they say take this knockoff prescription, and it lists about 10 side effects that can be dangerous to you. No one ever questions prescriptions, but you're questioning something that's proven to kill you. Think about it. But I'm not going to get into that. So, anyway, peace, two finger, big B out. Be safe.